If you've ever plunged in cold water, or you're preparing or interested in your first cold plunge, this next video is for you. Cold exposure has become trendy, but underneath that hype is something deeply grounded in nervous system science. We're going to keep it simple, honest, and practical here. So what is cold enough? When I talk about cold exposure, I'm usually referring to water somewhere in the range of 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. For most people, that's cold enough to shock the system, activate your stress response, and still be reasonably safe when you're smart about time and health conditions. You do not have to chase icy extremes to benefit from cold exposure. Think of it like this. Cool is invigorating. Cold is uncomfortable but tolerable. Too cold is overwhelming, unsafe, and unnecessary. We're looking for that middle ground, uncomfortable but doable, not dangerous. From a nervous system standpoint, cold exposure does a few powerful things. In the short term, it provides good stress training. When you enter the cold, your body ramps up your sympathetic system. Heart rate jumps, breath spikes, everything screams, get out. By staying present and using your breath, you practice shifting from panic to presence in real time. And you're literally rehearsing the self-statement, I can feel stress, be present in this space, and still choose how I respond. Second benefit is chemical boost and mood support. Cold exposure can trigger increases in norepinephrine and dopamine. These are neurotransmitters and hormones linked to alertness, focus, and mood, often lasting well beyond the plunge itself. That's why many people feel a kind of calm, energized clarity afterward. The third is in the long term, it helps improve resilience and regulation. Over time, repeated cold exposure can improve your system's ability to move into stress and then back out of it more efficiently. You're literally training your nervous system to recognize that this is intense and I'm still safe. I know how to come home to myself. Cold is not magic, but it is a very direct teacher. Before we go any further, if you have heart issues, circulatory problems, you're pregnant, or have any other major medical condition, talk with your doctor before doing cold plunges or extreme cold exposure. Despite the videos you might see, plunging alone is not recommended. Have someone nearby, especially in the beginning. If you feel chest pain, intense dizziness, strikes of electricity passing through your arms or legs, or like you're going to pass out, get out. Your safety matters more than the story or the challenge. We're not here to prove anything. We're here to practice, learning to listen, giving permission, and meeting yourself where you are, which is being present. Now, here are some helpful insights I've come to notice over time. First, cold plunging isn't about toughness. It's about presence. Forget about time. Forget about what everyone else does. Your experience is your experience. Second, I often tell people cold plunging has a way of either giving you something or taking something away. Countless times I've plunged and realized something about myself or my life, or felt like something heavy was left behind. The key is being open to either outcome. Because until your body shifts from survival in the cold water to adaptation, you never truly know which one you're going to receive. Third, when your body hits the cold, especially your fingers and your toes, you might feel intense discomfort, sharp pain, stinging, burning. That's because your blood vessels are constricting. Your body is redirecting blood to your core to protect your internal organs. That's your system doing exactly what it's meant to do. You're not weak. Your body is working beautifully. So let me share how I lead a plunge through the lens of the 4 principles. First, I'm learning to listen. Give yourself permission. The cold will register as a threat. Your brain will want you to hesitate, negotiate, or back out. Notice your self-talk. Instead of bargaining endlessly with it, step in with intention, submerge fully, bringing the water up to your collarbones. This is you practicing. I'm learning to listen, and I'm also giving myself permission to experience something challenging. You're not forcing, you're choosing. 2. Meet me here. Find your presence. Once you're in, the goal is not to tough it out. The goal is to meet your body right where it is. Feel what you feel. If you need to groan, sigh, or let out a sound, go for it. If you need to hum, even better. The vibration can help calm the nervous system. In the first seconds, your breath will likely be shallow and quick. Find your breath. This means focus entirely on the exhale. Make forceful exhales until you can begin to lengthen the exhales with intentional awareness and control. Let the inhale be natural and focus on extending the exhale. Eventually, you want your breath to be in rhythm of about 3 to 4 seconds on the inhale and 6 to 8 seconds on the exhale, with sound if it helps. Long, slow exhales are one of the most powerful tools you have for shifting your nervous system from panic to presence. And this is where Meet Me Here becomes very real. 3rd, move at the pace of guidance. Notice your body protecting and adapting. Stay in until you shift. That shift from, I can't do this, to, okay, I'm here, often arrives somewhere around the 45-second mark. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. But everyone shifts. The timing just varies. Your job isn't to force it. Your job is to notice it. Notice when your breath settles just a little. Your mind slows down. Your eyes open and you begin to notice the surroundings. And your body goes from bracing to slightly softening. That is your nervous system adapting. And that is moving at the pace of guidance in real time. And 4th, trust in the outcome. You are in control. You can get out when you're ready. No gold stars, no leaderboard, no record to beat, just permission, presence, protection, and peace. Step out knowing you honored your body, respected your limits for today, and practiced a hard thing on purpose without abandoning yourself. Every plunge is an invitation, not a performance. Let the water meet you. Let you meet you. Let your breath guide you. Your nervous system is learning something new every time. Acknowledge to all the parts of your psyche, we can feel this much intensity and still find our way back to safety. Cold plunging, at the end of the day, is just a metaphor for life. You can do hard things. You can feel big things. And you can learn to come home to yourself, one plunge, one breath at a time.